Hello everybody, it's Joel from Silver Arrow Cars, and thank you for tuning in with another one of our videos and another one of our beautiful consignments. This is our 1970 Jaguar XKE 4.2 Roadster, or E-Type Roadster. So this is the 6-cylinder 4.2 liter mated to a 4-speed manual transmission, synchromesh transmission, and it is absolutely stunning in its original and factory original colors. This is willow green on suede green interior, as confirmed by the Jaguar Heritage Certificate that we do have and does accompany the car, as well as its factory engine and transmission. This is a little clip showing the car with the top up, and I'm just gonna slip this in right after my introduction. So let me walk you around the top real quick. Top is in extremely good condition. No weird tears or anything anywhere. It's definitely a bit of an older top. Sorry, I'll take that back. One small tear here, but the rest of it is in very good condition across the entire top. All along the front, latching it, not a problem. Did that by myself. This is a top that you can put up or down by yourself. Of course, this rear window is in extremely good condition. It's not hazy, very clear, no cracks in it. I'm gonna put down that antenna. But across the entire top's in really good shape. Nothing I really need to point out other than that small mark or that little tear on the other side. And then on the underside, inside the car, you can see that map light's on. And actually, show you that light as well. It's in good shape on the interior of the roof. The frame certainly shows a little bit of age, but it's still in good shape. I will note that the driver's side leather pull does have a tear, so when I was closing it, I'm just using this leather pull on the passenger side. I'll swing around to the other side, and then we'll get on with the rest of the video. So there you'll see the tear, but hopefully you can see that. Okay, now I will take you back to the rest of the video. So I'm going to walk you around the car. I've got the hood released and I'll lift the bonnet. I'm going to show you into the trunk, and I'm just going to show you around the car. Please use this in conjunction with our high definition photos that we have professionally taken, and it is very essential that you watch the driving video. We take this car on a very good drive down the highway, some really good pulls, some high-speed driving, and some really bumpy back roads and some country roads, which will demonstrate really how solid the car is. And we were very impressed with how the car drove and how it handled. So often these old cars, they'll look beautiful, but they don't get driven enough, or they don't get worked on enough, and they have the bare minimum done. That's not the case on this car. It's had $30,000 worth of work done since 2018, and probably only 800 miles since all that work has been completed. It's a combination between mostly mechanical, so the head's been pulled. It's had new valves, head gaskets, exhaust manifold gaskets, brand new exhaust, fuel pump, fuel filter, cooling system has been serviced with new lines. Fuel tank's been dropped and cleaned out. Basically, the majority of things that you're going to want to have taken care of, or that'll probably be an Achilles heel on a car, a lot of that stuff has been taken care of. And fortunately for the new owner of this car, you're just going to have a great, beautiful driving car. Very high quality car. It's not a concours car, but it is very original, as I said, original engine, original colors, and the car is stunning. What a great driver. I'm just going to walk you around the car and show you some things, and then I'm going to lift the hood, and we'll call it a day. So walking up close, all the chrome in the car across the entire car. So whether we're talking about bumpers or we're talking about the headlight bezels, trailing chrome up the fenders, the wire wheels, around the door, the rear bumper. The rear bumper is really the only chrome I want to point out that does have some imperfections in it, but all the rest has a very high gloss and shine to it, and is in great shape. All the lenses, so both side markers and turn signals, no cracking, they're all in great shape as well. Body fitment and panel fitment is quite good. Of course, it's not a concours car, but as I said, it's going to be hard for anyone to pick this away from 10 feet. When you get up close, maybe you'll find some stuff, but just a great car. So getting up close, as I said, all that chrome is in great shape, and the lenses, headlights, the wire wheels are like new. The knockoffs, there's no rust or corrosion on any of them. Across that front bumper, please excuse the wind. There's the odd chip in the front. Looks like somebody maybe opened the bonnet and pushed the bumper in against the bonnet itself, so there's a little chip there. A couple little chips here on the nose, but otherwise really clean, and a little bit of chipping on the bottom side as well. I've got the radio on at the moment. You'll probably hear that in the background. High gloss and very good finish to the paint. Again, not concours level, but you know, it's a 7 out of 10 car probably. The paint was refreshed in 2019 under last ownership, a dealer in the US called Motor Car Trader. The receipt for that is in the documents that'll come along with the car as well. But as I said,
hey Jack, where do you get off playing what we want? That's none of your business.
There's some Canadian for you. But all this chrome, all in great shape. Car was originally delivered in New York, I think April 7th, 1970. Windshield wipers work. The glass is in really good shape as well. There's going to be the odd small chip. You can see something in the door jamb here on the seal. There's one here on the wheel well, or sorry, on the fender. And then there's the odd little fisheye, etc. in the paint, but being a flat paint, it's very hard to notice. I've got that rear trunk popped just to show you inside there, but so I wanted to show you on the bumper here. When you get and see in the rear, in the right light, you can see some kind of like worm-like imperfections in the chrome. Less on the driver's side, more on the passenger side. But note that, and you'll probably see that in some of the photos. Got a new antenna that was installed. All the emblems are in very good shape, but do show a tiny bit of age, which is kind of period correct. They're not brand new. Opening up the trunk, the 2 springs need to be replaced. We didn't get a chance to do that, so the new owner will want to do that. But there is your tool roll, complete with all tools. Behind it, that is the jack. And then there's 2 award plates, best Jaguar in class. One's from 88 and one's from 87 as far as the engravements on the plates themselves. And then there's the boot cover underneath, which is in very good shape. No big tears or rips or anything in that. It's in great shape, just like the roof. Of course, that was our plate in there. Swinging around to the passenger side, much of the same. Again, note those little squirrelies in the chrome, but the lenses for the side markers and the tail lights and the reverse lights all in great shape. That exhaust, that stainless exhaust, that's basically brand new, maybe 700 miles ago. Again, a lot of work's been done to the car. I think I tallied it up in $30,000, which is quite extensive. A little chipping there. Sorry for the wind. But again, these front lenses all in good shape, along with the chrome as well. So let's see if I can one-handed open up the bonnet. Got it. Very tidy engine compartment. Very correct for the period. So there was a bunch of front end work that we had done. We just spent about $7,000 on it. Some bushings in the front end, sway bar end link bushings, front shock bushings. Previously, under previous ownership, the head was rebuilt, so the top end of the engine was done. New plugs, new wires, new head gasket, new valves, cam seals. It's all in the receipts, but pretty extensive work. Nice that that's been done, and it's evident when you drive it. Very good power coming from this inline six. Carburetors were rebuilt. The fuel system was serviced. So the fuel tank was dropped and cleaned. Fuel filter, fuel pump done. Definitely the new owner can have some serious pride lifting the hood of this car and showing their friends or at a coffee and cars. Swinging around to the interior. So this is the original colors. This is called suede green. There's no suede present, but that's the name of it. But all the colors across all the different materials, both from door panels, door sills, seats themselves, and the carpets, all very, very good. You'll see the map light there works, and the interior light does work. However, I don't think we're going to see it being that I have the top down. Cushioning on the seats is great. I will note the ratchet needs a new ratchet on the emergency brake. But condition of the interior is very, very good. No weird cracking across the dash cap. All the switches work and toggle very well. The fan works, the wipers work. Can't confirm the washer works. All the lights work. Interior light, map light, hazard lights, that all works. Choke works great. There's some original badging. All in really, really good condition. Visors. I believe I saw a receipt for new visors. This is when the car entered Canada and was finally registered in Canada. That is a government inspection that it had to pass in order to hit the road, which is a fairly extensive inspection. Door fitment's great. Nothing weird in closing the doors, or the trunk for that matter. Steering wheel, I believe I saw was new. It feels new in the hand. No burrs or nicks or anything on that wood wheel. Instrumentation and gauges all look really good. All the black looks nice. No cracking on anything. Very clean car. Carpets were replaced. I believe that was 2018 or 2019. Again, in that original suede green color. I really like this car. It gets a lot of attention sitting in our showroom, and a lot of people make comments on it. I don't see a lot of E-types in this color green. You see a lot of the British racing green and the tan interiors, but this combination is stunning. Let's lower this guy down. Hood struts. It's a gorgeous car. It drives really, really well. I do encourage you to watch that driving video. It is, we were both very impressed and enjoyed the drive in the car. Country roads were great, highway was great. It's got very good power. It starts all the time. It starts the first time all the time. Cranks well, choke works perfectly. It's just a great car. This is a very good driver. If you're looking for something and you don't want to pay concours money, this is a couple steps below that, but it's just something else. Just gonna walk around the car a little bit and show you some more angles. We're selling this car out of Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. But what we do all the time is export cars and transport cars anywhere in the world. So if you need this car in the US, in the UK, Australia, New Zealand, whatever it is, we can handle that for you. If you're in the US, it is not a problem for us to export the car and title it for you. Beyond shipping, it's about $1,000 to export it and get it titled for you. So please bid with confidence. If you're in the US, it's not a problem. We'll get the car to you. No worries at all. So you can use the contact seller button. You can Google us, silverarrowcars.com. Pick up the phone, give us a call, whatever you like. We stand behind all of our cars. And this is one that we just love. Thank you very much, and good luck.